Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. Continuing on with, having a bunch of fun with the Pequod crew. It's time to do not quite a solo run, but more so a duo run, I think. Let's just run the two new units alone. See how this goes. It'll probably be good. Queequeg is a little bit, or Queequeg is a little bit of a tank, that's for sure. So, I'm not too concerned, but should be good. We'll see. We'll see. I could have just tried going for a solo with Queequeg, but I think it'd be funnier to just send these two alone. See how well it works. We took the nebulizer as a starting gift. Give her poise a little bit of like a head start, We kind of need it after all. As far as, our resources go, we've only got Pride, Envy, and Gluttony, and a Wrath counter. So we really can't fund too much, because, Lust and Envy. This one requires Lust, this one requires Gloom, this one requires several things we don't have. And then as far as you go, I'm pressing the wrong thing. Give me a moment. Yeah, Sloth. We could theoretically get 4th Match Flame running, as long as we have Sloth, but we only have 1 Sloth right now, so unlikely, and yeah. So it's gonna be, a bit of an ego-free run, it would seem. I think you can aggro on, all your skills, right? Yeah, aggro. Not your skill 3. Your skill 1, 2, and your counter give you aggro, though. None of it matters in normal fights for some reason, because, aggro only works in focused encounters, despite the fact it really well should work in other encounters. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be bled a little bit. That should be fine. Paralysis is a little rude, but that's okay. We can live with that, I think. Hopefully. God, you've got a lot of HP. It's like he's already taking a fair bit of damage. He's still at 237. Does Queequeg actually have more HP than, the tank units, like Grove's Hammer, or K-Core Pong Lu? Is there HP this high, or is this higher? I don't know, actually. I knew his HP was high. I thought it would be, on their level, or, slightly below, if anything. He might just be, above that. I don't know. Once again, the level difference makes it a little harder to tell. Don't know if I actually have everyone, the same level. But in Mirror Dungeon 2 itself, everything gets set to 35. Yeah, whatever way, your max HP is 251. I think that's tied, right? I want to say so. Although, if we get, the buff from, the passive for Yasenyada, that heals your max HP will be very high. We need to get staggered, though, which can't happen here. I mean, it could happen against, Guido, since Guido is a force stagger. Or, is there anything else in Mirror Dungeon 2 with a force stagger? I know there's some other, Admirals that can force stagger type stuff. Funnily enough, Queequeg and, Starbuck have, a force stagger in the fight. I never saw it myself. I, had to, look up what it actually does, after the fact, but... if they both hit, the same target, during the tournament, they're being, ordered by Ahab, they've got, their own special status effects that all they do is make it so if they both hit the person, they just instantly get staggered. Okay, you either need 2, or you need all of them. Okay, I think this is better chances. Nice. Perversion will be nice for you getting more resources of the 3 we already have on our team. That's good. We definitely need something else, though, if we want to use any egos. We'll probably be able to get something for our resources sooner or later, right? Surely. Surely. Okay, yeah, because we got hit a couple of times, you've got a little bit of power this turn, just a wee bit. Just a small bit. These guys resist the pierce, unfortunately. Still were able to stagger, though, and do just a lot of damage. And you're being hit. Ooh, and Heathcliff does not like that. Gaining, 2 offense level up every time. Okay. No crit there. Sad. There we go. We're definitely going to be killing them this turn. Not all of them, unfortunately, but there's most of them. Some of them. Somewhere within that ballpark. I mean, just go for all skill 1 for the Pride Resonance, because that gives us even more poise, which is really good for us. I mean, because, like, Pride is the poise skill, after all, so, or Pride is the poise sin, I mean. Although it really feels like it's, becoming Envy, but, it feels like everything's becoming Envy. It's just how it goes. Harpoon. Death, God. Yeah, that's why 2 poise count helped a little bit. That's like in part due to the fact that Heathcliff's skill 1 just gives him a bunch of poise count. Like, I think it's like, what, 4 poise count on a 2-coin skill? So it's usually pretty good at maintaining his poise count. Oh, you! Wow, we're getting an ego for you soon. How silly. There's a very decent chance we'll be fighting you soon, I feel like. Yeah, read the tablet. Other one is not the right option. You got this, Heathcliff. Excellent. I do think we're going to learn about more. We're going to see more of the Heavenly Abnos soon. There may only be 2 of them, but, like, it's definitely a very interesting Abno set. Because, like, Pursuance, like, goes so hard. The fact that there's, like, more similar Abnos is really fun. It makes me kind of wish that, like, Rodion didn't get Pursuance, but instead, like, one of the other egos from, like, the same set, potentially. Like, from the Heavenly Commander's Throne, for example. Because Heavenly Scribe's Executioner is the one that Pursuance is from, right? Or Heavenly Executioner Scribe. I think I got that backwards. Heavenly Executor Scribe? Something like that. While the other one, like the Beast one, is apparently the Heavenly Commander's Throne. And that one would probably be like... I mean, it's probably for the best that we don't get a Heavenly Commander's Throne ego for Rodion, given the fact that, from what we know of it, it gives like a really strong sinking ego gift. So that it might have been a sinking one. And I don't think Rodion needs another sinking ego, at least not for a very long time. I mean, of course, unless you feel like you want, Rhyme Shank too. Don't really think it's necessary when, Rodion already has Rhyme Shank. You never know, though. Okay, ooh, there's some good options here. This doesn't help us too much because it's slash power, but I'm pretty sure we've got exclusively Pierce skills. But Pride or single coin skills give us offense level up and defense level up. And that's not great, actually, because we don't have the most Pride, but, like, and allies with Pride skills do 20% and take 30% less damage against enemies with Bleed, and we've got a lot of Bleed, so this will be nice. We're just weakening them a little bit. We don't have a lot of Bleed count, of course. Our only Bleed count is Heathcliff's skill 2, which is inconsistent. Due to the fact that, enemies are going to run out of Bleed. Some of us, they're going to be attacking us so much with our, with their one-sided attacks on our small amount of speed slots we have to deal with them. Nice, just staggered that guy instantly. Made it so Heathcliff didn't get the counter. Paralysis on Heathcliff right now. He's still dominating despite the paralysis, so he'll be fine, I think. Like, the strategy is just spam your non-skill ones at first, and when we can get the Pride Absolute Resonance, go for the poise. Like, yeah, this is like one of those kinds of turns. We'll go for an ambush too, but we'll also go for, you know, the Pride Absolute Resonance. Get it going. Heathcliff is taking a little bit of damage at this point, so maybe we need to focus on getting, you know, some sort of healing EU gift. Not that's something I can really focus on, though, you know. More so, I just gotta hope. Yeah, it's just you guys left. Yeah, we'll do that. Looks good. Get the resonance going again, more poise. Love to see it. That's because stock prey just keeps on stacking our poise count even higher and higher. And Pale almost kills, but Ambush definitely does the job. Yep. Stay focused. Okay, we work our way towards the shop. What do we want to change for skills? Let's see, let me actually take a look and see what we'd want to change for each person's skill. Because, like, I kind of want more snag harpoons for more poise, but the bleed requirements make it so it's a little hard to actually get going. Could just go for more Severnauts then. We'll be low HP, this will be good bleed. Yeah, can just do like skill 2 to 3. I don't know how much I want to change your skill set actually, really. I kind of want to keep the pride for the resonance. And then for you, I don't really want to change your skill set either. That's the issue. I kind of like the balance between having the skill 1 so we can go for the pride resonance and having like a decent bit of the skill 2s and skill 3s. Because both these guys have a different utility for their skill 2 and their skill 3. Because for Star saying his skill 2, you know, at high poise counts is his strongest attack. So we don't want to reduce the amount of skill 2s he has. But his skill 3 is like the most consistently strong, since it isn't as reliant on poise to do decent stuff. And if you do get a crit, it's a lot of bleed count. It's like 6 bleed count on the second coin of the skill 3. But I think I keep on overlooking when I'm thinking about, oh, we don't have a lot of bleed count. But like, that is a lot if we can get it to work. It's also 5 poise potency. The best source of poise potency this guy has, because he gains 2 with his skill 2. Kind of reliant on that skill 3 then. We could do skill 2 to skill 3 with Yisung then. It's definitely not the worst idea. It depends. Do we want to focus more on the poise side of things or the bleed side of things? Because skill 3 definitely for bleed side of things, but probably the skill 2 for the poise side of things. So far we're kind of leaning into the poise, starting with nebulizer and whatnot. Also a bit of bleed though, because we do have the wolf plush. Target neutralized. Decisions. You get hit a little more. You're below half HP now, though, so your Severnaut does a lot of bleed. If we can get it to trigger. Okay, you also just do a lot of damage in general at low HP, that's also right. Because you're passive. You're really funny passive. Yeah, deal 1% more damage for every 1% of missing HP, and if you're at 50% HP, you've basically got a 50% damage up. How quaint. You can go for a Severnaut here, just kind of kill this guy. Each of these attacks is going to inflict, like, a bunch of bleed. Oh, you're above half now, that's fine. Oh yeah, Lethograph keeps on healing us. That's good, though. Prevents you from getting too close to death. You're still getting a good damage up while being, you know, a decent, like, ways away from dying in a horrible death right now, Heathcliff. I mean, I kind of want this, yeah. The other two don't help us too much, sinking and burn, respectively. And I've kind of decided to not mess with the skills. We could just heal up Heathcliff here. For safety. He's gonna get more damage and then deal more damage in the future. Okay, this is Pink Shoes, right? Slash Sloth? Yeah, nice. Okay, this is a simple enough one. Okay, this will work decently. You'll inflict a little bit of bleed, so you'll be able to gain a little bit of poise based on the bleed. It's not gonna be a lot though, but like it'll be something. We get hit a little bit, but I'm not too worried about the little guys. No crit there, unfortunate. I'm gonna get staggered by that, almost. It's just, it was hard to tell because the how skill 2, skill 3 works. I would probably double up on you and deal with some of these guys at the same time. Like, if we do, like, something like this, you're gonna get the kill in a one-sided attack. Like that, this'll work well. Nice. And when the Heathcliff does take a single-sided attack here, that's fine. You can take it. Gets a little bit of damage up in the process. Because luckily, things that are reliant on the Pequod crew includes Heathcliff himself. Of course, so his own damage taken is worth 2 offense level and 2 defense level next turn. Unfortunate. Let's not put on the shoes for our own safety. Knotted desires must be undone, sure thing. Yisung's great at undoing the knotted desires, I think. Let's do it like this. I just want to finish it off with the Sever Knot. I think that'll go hard. Yeah, cool. Good job. As the poise gain final power. Yeah. I mean, healing's good too, but like, 5 plus poise can gain 2 power final power instead. It's just a power up. We'll take it. Is healing good? Yeah. Do we need it that much? Nah. We can go for a little bit more power. We love power. We love killing. That cannot be denied. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do the stuff that gives us our respective poise counts. Make it so we have enough poise count to gain the 2 power, hopefully. You lost a little poise count there, but you'll gain it back. Hopefully it'll work like that. We'll go for the Absolute Resonance now. So we can go back to our strong attacks next turn. This will still do a lot of damage, don't get me wrong. Good stuff. And let's see. Yeah, let's see. Should we go for the Sever Knot on this guy? Overkill a little bit. Crit there. Sad. You got good crit chances though, so you know, if you're lucky, maybe you can get something funny going with your skill 2 here. 3 coins? 4 coins? Yeah, 4 coins. Didn't get the 5th coin off, but that was because the enemy died. I think it was still a crit, so you would have gotten the 5th coin off if it had been, you know, a little bit more of a tanky enemy. 2 damage up to a random ally. We don't have Lust, so it'll just be that. Cool. One of us just does 20% more damage each turn. A pretty good effect. See you this turn. Okay, gotta go for the skilled ones this turn. Means next turn we can probably get the Absolute Resonance going, get our poise up again. That fun stuff. Not quite. Alright, then we kill. This is one of those kinds of turn. Ambush. We'll just kill, yeah. Even if you do resist the Gluttony, you are powerless against the Pierce. Beating up Heathcliff, are ya? Not cool. He's going to kill these guys. Getting his revenge. Okay, we've killed all our friends. You're the only one left, and we've got envy for you, buddy, pally. Nice. Love to see it. And now it's shop time. I could, you know, heal up Heathcliff in the shop if I want to. We'll see. Is there anything good first and foremost? Rupture. Burn. Burn. Yeah, we'll just heal you up. And we'll just keep on going. Save the rest of our cost for the next stores. Because we still have 2 more shops. And you never know when we can get, like, the, whatever the name of the eco gift is, the tier 4. Clear mirror calm water. Could happen. Very well could happen. It's been a while since I've been lucky and got the respective tier 4 in a run. Focusing on a specific stat effect. Mirror calm water isn't like the best, but like... Because it's the thing about it, it's a tier 4 that doesn't give any more poise count. That's based on poise. It gives it so your poise does more damage, and it makes it so you gain damage up when you spend poise, but doesn't like directly increase like your buildup of poise, which is why it's such an underwhelming tier 4 sometimes. But 50% more poise damage really does matter on a good poise team. You just kind of need to be running a good poise team, or you at least need to have Nebulizer and Clover or something like that on non-poise teams. Good. You can like turn off like the pop-ups now, right? That was a thing in this patch. Like making it so like all those random pop-ups that appear like whenever you get hit or you deal hits and stuff like that, you can just turn them off. That's interesting. Don't think I want them off. It's kind of hard to glean any information from it because it's very information overloady, but I like it like that. Blunt fight again. Is it going to be Guido once again, or is it going to be Morel? Morel it is. Okay. Well, we can kill your allies pretty well. Fortunately, you guys all have single coin attacks, so we're going to gain like 6 offense level, defense level up on Heathcliff next turn. Only you guys had a couple more coins in your attacks. Several just straight up killed though. Cool. Need to make sure we keep Heathcliff's poise count up. Because that 4 poise potency is all he's going to have for a while. I guess it's 6 now thanks to the resonance, but... The stock prey will give you even more potency, or even more... Not potency, count. Nice. So we can go for it again, and then like pair it with a Snagger Poon if we want. Or we could pair it with like a Relentless Stabbing. And this will work. Go for the Snagger Poon. Go for perfect. Ooh, because it hits Morel. Morel thought he was safe this turn, but he wasn't. Oh. Rude. Rude. Can't get the resonance here, that's fine. Because we can focus on killing. A little bit of bleach. Nice. Just Morel left and he's been staggering, he's gonna get stagger plus, so we're gonna do a little bit of damage. Full pride, why not? Very nice stuff. On to floor 4 we go. I guess first, what EU gift do we get? Anything good? I mean, we probably take this guy off. Envy absolute resonance gaining offense level and defense level up could matter, actually. Scarlet Moth is good, but like nothing too insane. Yeah, we'll take the Electric Sheep for the sake of the Envy Resonance stuff. Because if we just pair like Yisung skill 2s with like skill 2s and 3s of Heathcliff, can happen. And it probably will happen. Especially if we just alternate between like going for like Pride turns and like Envy turns, you know? This is definitely an Envy turn. That's for sure. Ooh. Yisung loses that. No trespassing does a lot of damage. Might be a good, like, fight to, like, actually spend some of my ego resources to use an ego. I'm just kind of slow this turn. Like, ADD is not a bad choice here, I don't think. Because we get its passive going is the main thing. We're gonna take a couple hits beforehand, but that's fine. The passive makes it so we're gonna, like, be healing every time we take damage. Okay, thank you for looking away for the clash for a second there. With the clash with the ego, you're too interested in Yisong's skill 2 for some reason? That's a lot of damage. Well, I mean, think about it. The passive is still active for Heathcliff. So he did, like, what, like 60% more damage with his ego because he was missing 60% HP? Which is stupid on an ego that's already, like, making use of these guys' weaknesses. Okay, you sure are impaling this guy. Okay, illusion of free choice. I guess we can choose Snag Harpoon or Sever Not, but that's the only free choice we get here. I did not mean to counter that. Luckily, I unselected it for once instead of just kind of let it roll. Nice. The crit could have been funny there for the bleed count, but that's okay. That's how it goes. And Sever Not definitely finishes the job. Even if you do resist Pierce, you cannot resist it enough. Okay. That was the first ego of the run we used there. Spent a little bit of Gloom resources and Envy. We've got more than enough Envy, but the Gloom is the issue. 4-leaf Clover is definitely a take. Starting to think we give you more skill 3s. Yeah. And we'll heal both of you guys up just a little bit. Just make sure you're both doing decently. And we should have just only done Heathcliff here, I think. But that's fine. Top path. Go towards that event. Now we have the Clover, though. So, of course, I have to go for more skill 3s. Because if we can crit with Yizong's skill 3, that'll be very good for us. It'll just be a bunch of poise, potency, and count on self. Because his main issue does seem to be his poise count or his poise potency right now. Because the count's, like, not too bad, all things considered. And because his only ways of gaining poise potency, Yisong's, is he gains 2 from his skill 2, and he gains 5 from his skill 3. His skill 1 doesn't give him any potency, and the amount from skill 2 is pretty limited, so I think going for more of that's probably a good idea. We can go for that. They're getting hit a little bit, that's fine. Okay. Severing the knot. Yeah, we crit with the gluttony skill. And crit that one too for the joke. But because of that, yeah, look at that potency. And look at how good he can use his skill 2 now. He can just kill things, really. We gain the offense level up thanks to this. But, you know, you just keep on rolling it until they die now, yeah. This one will get you to 20 count, or 20 poise, or 20 potency is what I'm trying to say. And yeah. Seems pretty good for us, that's for sure. Couple gifts you could still get that would be really helpful for us. The Stone Tomb and the Endorphin Kit. We could get the Stone Tomb here, theoretically, at this event. Endorphin Kit we can't get in events because its abnormality does not have an event yet. Nail, sure. This is good for, I guess, egos. What? The chances of that are, like, astronomically low, but sure, we can roll 2 tails at max HP, or max SP. Sure. We don't lose out on Winclair, though we just need to win this fight for it. And this is, the kind of fight that looks very winnable, so that works. Go for the envy skills. Just kill these guys first because they're weak to envy, so we'll do a lot of damage. We get head loaded by the Wrath guys in the process, but that's fine. We're building up the offense level and defense level of Heathcliff, so all will be good. That is for certain. You definitely ambush one of these guys. Like, you ambush this guy, you can take that and just go all out in these things, sure. If you get the crit here, you've got your chances are you'll get a crit here. Nice, okay. So that's a bunch of poise for you next turn. I mean, there's not, you know, a lot of enemies left, so it doesn't really matter too much. One of you guys is staggered, the other guy is not, but it's still you, so doesn't look too threatening to me. Yeah, clash with ambush though. For the bit. I guess I could have just clashed with his skill 2, and that would have killed guaranteed, because he would have gotten, you know, 5 coins. But that's fine, he didn't get a kill. Cool. There we go, we still get Wound Cleared, which means our mass attacks and stuff can still be decent for inflicting defense level down. Oh, this is Wound Cleared, what am I saying? Wound Cleared is goated. I always get it mixed up with the Nail. I always see the coffin and like, oh yes, this is gonna give the Nail. No, Wound Cleared is insanely good. I'm so glad we're getting that, yeah. Okay, the wolf. Ooh, that's a very unfortunate wolf. Because normally against this guy, what are you weak to? You're weak to slash. And you're also, okay, you're both weak to slash. That's a little unfortunate. You clash against that, and you can try clashing against, like, this or something, I guess. It's the only one going for you, so sure. If we're lucky, Ambush could theoretically just... No, it's not going to do nearly enough damage. Yeah, we're taking some hits here. Oh, that was close, actually. That was a lot closer than I would have expected. And because you're getting a bunch of hits in, I should have just one-sided with you, yeah. That's unfortunate. If only I'd known. Because you're getting a bunch of hits in, we can't just kill the... We can't just deal with the body and have you dead. Because, oh, actually, you're not attacking with your other parts yet. Okay, that's cool. Really was expecting it, but sure. I won't complain. Yeah, we do this. Because relentless stabbing. Crit, 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 crit. That was a lot of damage on that. God. And keep in mind, this guy resists envy. So, like, that one skill 2 did, like, half of his HP as a resisted attack. Yeah. Star Saying is a little bit cool. Twice as much bleed with skills. Don't mind if I do. Alright, alright. Okay, cool. Looks good. Boss of this floor is Bull. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Are we scared of the bull? Maybe. We don't have a lot of egos to use. But, what we do have is the power of friendship, which is pretty strong. Nice. Bunch of bleed count to that guy. Gonna need to be careful on this floor that we don't just die instantly from taking too much damage. Always remember to ego if need be. What's going to be really good for us here, although a little pricey, is Sun Shower. Because Sun Shower gives us protection this turn and next turn. So it's like a really like good option for like trying to remain alive. Is there a reason why you're neutral? It's just because your attack isn't the strongest? Yeah, it's because you're based on the enemy's roll to see whether or not you win this. Okay, you do win that. Oh, good. Okay, crit gaming was doing a little bit for you there. Nice. Okay. And we've got almost as much speed as them. Inquisition's gonna go off one-sidedly. You've got paralysis, so it's lying a little bit here. Should we like crow's eye view? Probably, I think for safety we should. Yeah, I don't want you taking too much damage. You're not as tanky as Heathcliff, so the damage on you is a lot more meaningful than the damage on Heathcliff. We're about to get a shop, so we are going to heal up. It's a little unfortunate to spend like 3 slots with this, but I felt like the best way. Guaranteed crits on Heathcliff. Gonna be a little rude, and we're below half, so we're going to inflict a lot of bleed. You're at 18 bleed right now. Yeah, that was a lot of bleed. Just wanted to confirm that it sure is a lot of bleed. Also, you're at 43 poise potency, Yisang. Alright. From all those crits with the clover. Can we heal up here? That's for sure. The charge doesn't help us, charge doesn't help us, that doesn't help us. Okay. Let's heal both of them up. Oh. Okay. Don't know what that was about. Random poise, that's cool. Yeah, everything seems fine, so I really do not know what happened there. Alright, well, moving on. Random connection errors. Maybe my Wi-Fi just faltered for a second. Could have been that. What was that? Alright, let's see. What are we worried about? What's gonna do a lot of damage? Most of them are going for semi-weak attacks. Unfortunately, they're all 1 coins. Mostly going for you, too. Can't redirect that one. We can redirect you. We can redirect you. That'll probably work well. And then I'll just giving some potency to Heathcliff, making so he gets the crit, so he's gonna lose all his potency, actually, because he has spent all of his count immediately getting those crits. And them's the breaks. Them's the breaks. Okay, let's see. They want you dead now, that's good. We love to see it. We love to build our poise back up. Also, it seems like you actually are fine on poise, you didn't lose it all. Which is nice. I was expecting it, but it's good that it didn't happen, so yeah. Sever not just kills. Makes sense. Ambush also does a lot of damage. I don't know if it just kills immediately, but it's close. It's very close. I think that thing bleeds to death if it ever, like, dares to even, like, blink at us wrong. Or even if it blinks at us right. Yeah. Pretty good, pretty good. We'll do that. Focus on the ones that we can actually clash against, because, like, as I mentioned, the guy at 10 HP will bleed as soon as he attempts to clash against us next turn. So not really that big of a worry. Pequod IDs are always nice in small team fights. Okay, just you. We'll go for the Pride Resonance so we gain the poise for the joke. Heathcliff has ran out of poise count this time for real, but he's building it back up. He might have actually ran out last time and then built it back up again for all I know. Yeah. I can see it. More Gloom resources. A little late for the lighter to do too much for us, but that's fine. Buff our AoE attacks. Cool. We go bottom fight because we don't really need the increased cost from the risky encounter. Although we do have a higher chance of a gift there, so maybe it would have been worth it still.
네.
Okay, you guys are doing some damage to us, that's fine. Ambush you. Oh, this is unfortunate. Please crit. Nice, okay, there we go. You still gained a bunch of poise.
아마 그 공격이 약점이었겠죠?
Because it's a Taikyu and Mariachi, these guys are all neutral or weak to Pierce. So that's good. The Ting Ting ones are the ones that do resist Pierce, but you three, I mean, are weak to it, and you two are neutral to it. Good for us. We can actually clash everything this turn. How convenient that that guy's just going for a counter, and the guy in the back is the one who is staggered.
어떻게 하신 거죠? 깜짝 놀랐어요.
Sever not. You got a little bit of offense and defense level up this turn. 11 to be specific. 9 from your passive, 2 from the Envy Resonance. In case you're curious of the breakdown. Nice.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
기름도 나오지 않는 놈이구려.
There we go.
다소 유리한.
And it's just you. Let's go for the Pride Resonance for more poise. For the joke. For the bit. Victory. Alright, that means it's bull time. Who shouldn't be too bad. He might be a little bad. He does a lot of damage.
놓치지 말게.
Let's look this through. See how it's going. You're going for wrath attacks. You kind of want Yisong dead right now, but the strong attack is going for Heathcliff, so that's fine. See, can you get resistant to red? If we ADD, you become resistant to wrath. Which means this guy's gonna do like nothing to you, which would be funny. So I'll try it. You go for your ambush, build up your poise. That goes. ADD also means the actual passive gets activated, which means you're just gonna heal up from being hit. Which is pretty good for us. Pretty good for us. The Gloom Fragility does nothing for us. The Paralysis made it so that Ambush won the clash with a little bit more safety. Oh, you didn't get the crit though, that's unfortunate. Yeah, look at that wrath resistance, like doing such good work for us. We're gonna need to clash the overflowing sorrow, I think. You could try going for like the weak attacks this turn. Not the worst idea. You get charged in, that's fine. Because we do this, we'll gain a bunch of poise this turn, and we can prepare for next turn. Which next turn we can kind of like beat this guy down a little bit, I think. We're gaining like final power and stuff from the amount of poise we have. Guaranteed poise, guaranteed crits on Yisong now, so skill 2 is going to be in a great spot. Okay, we can go for the Envy Resonance, which means we get the Relentless Stabbing off. And the Ambush, okay. Like, we're dominating the entire like way through. We can clash here. Yeah, like that. So we gain offense level up from the Envy Resonance. Stagger Boon Severnod is weakening this guy a fair bit. They're almost staggered, and I think this... Oh, not this. But this finishes you up without a doubt, yeah. And once again, we only needed 4 coins. We didn't even need the 5th coin there. How fun. You did the most damage. Makes sense. You were the one who was sent in first, so, you know, gaining the second skill slot first in a 2-person team matters a lot for damage dealt. Yisong still did a lot. They both took a fair bit of damage, but they shrugged it off. And we got some pretty good EU gifts. Getting, like, Nebulizer, Clover, Wound Claret, like... It adds up. It really does. And we get a couple more levels. Let's go. Give me my boxes.
정해진 시간에 기상하는 것은
Oh, I forgot to clean.
내용입니다.
How do I just forget to
관심을
clean
포함한
these?
대다수의 수감자들은 이 사실을 모르는 것
There were
같군요.
12 boxes that time, thanks to my being able to clean my dailies there too. How well? Let's take a look. Nice. I'll have to spend like 200 of them or so to get the new Ego Parodium when that releases soon. That'll be fine. Anyways, yeah, that's 3 episodes back to back focusing on, you know, the Pequod units, so tomorrow will probably be a good time to take a break from these, spin the wheel again, something like that, you know? These units are fun, though. That's for sure. But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!